Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 16 of March Comes In Like a Lion today, and it was really interesting to see the things that happened during this previous one. So, with this final match finally happening between Shimada and Goto, so right now it's tied, and it's going to be like up to this last match to decide on the winner. And I wonder who's going to take it. So it's like pretty obvious that it's really even between the two of them. So it's going to be almost impossible to predict who exactly is going to win. But yeah, definitely really curious to find out about it. And it was also really interesting to see those moments with like with both Kyoko and Nikaido. So, like talking about Kyoko, how like we got to see a bit more of this moment between her and Ray. I believe before he left their home, and it's like she always knew about like about how Goto had a wife, but at that point, because of like everything that she was putting in her head, like how she was feeling as a failure and stuff, and like she was already ready to leave that place. It's like she didn't care about it, and mostly also because like she wasn't worried about her father being like disappointed at her because she was already disappointed at him. So it's like it was really complicated, and at that point she really needed someone with her, and it's like of course her being like following Goto was definitely not the way. She needed a friend most than more than anything. So yeah, it's again, it's a really complicated situation with her, and I just really hope that something good ends up happening because she's clearly not dealing well with this, and Goto clearly doesn't want anything to do with her either. And I don't know, we got to see by the end of the episode that she was saying that like she was done, that she didn't want anything to do with Goto anymore. So I don't know if she really meant that or if it was just her way of being pissed at that moment, and like maybe she's just going to resume doing what she's been doing so far, like during this next day. But yeah, either way, just really curious to see what's going to happen in her case as well. And then Nikaido, how he was sharing more details about why he cares so much about Ray. So that was also really beautiful and makes me like Nikaido even more because it's like he wants to. I don't know exactly to say this, but it's like he wants to give back what he got from Ray. So Ray helped him a lot when he was younger, so now he wants to do the same thing for Ray. So it's just really nice of him in the end. So I just really hope that at some point things start becoming a lot better for all of them because this is like it's like they are growing up and they are like learning with life. So it's again, it's like a lot of these things can relate to real life, and that's what makes it so interesting. So again, just really can't wait to see what else is going to happen during this episode, and looking forward to see who's going to win this match, of course. So, hope you guys are ready, and let's start the episode. I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to reveal who's going to win during this episode. I can never be too sure about some of these things. But I'm really liking this. There's like so much to this story already. It's really impressive. It's like you are watching someone grow up, and some of the things is going through. Maybe some of us can also relate to it. Probably not the shogi part. But it doesn't matter if it's shogi or something else. It's just like the what they are implying with all of this. That's really important. It's like dual meaning behind this story. Ooh, don't tell me he's going to make an experiment out of nowhere now. Ooh, after school burners club. Let's see what happens. Soap? Oh, there it is. What now? Yeah, I don't know about that. Holy. He needs to be careful with that. Wait, did he actually. He actually created something good? Alright then. Just like that. He actually solves all the problems here. Man, I really like this guy. They're going to do it. That's nice. Hmm. It was nice to see. Like, this is good for him. That's really well said. It's like you don't have to do everything alone. And there's no shame in not being able to do everything alone. That's what friends are for. To help each other out. This was really nice of him to say these things. Hmm. Needs to be there for them as well, right? You learn so much with this moment. So it already started. Oh, it was already really late. It might be over already. Oh, did he win? They're interviewing him, so. Oh no. Damn. He won? Wait. Oh. We saw it happen before. Damn, so it's like the effect of him being so. It was totally different. Like, I really thought it was Goto winning. I'm happy for Shimada. I saw this guy is talking with Goto, so I just assumed that he was the winner. And now he's going to face Soya. Hmm. 7 matches. Oh, so it's. Is. Oh, oh, damn! They actually said it at the same time. Hey, that's really nice. Like both of them had the same idea. I like this. It's like he's moving forward, right? There's so many special moments. I wonder about the that tournament now. They said it's going to be 7 matches, but is he only going to face try to remember the name of the guy again, like it's not so good. Yeah, I feel really dumb right now. I wonder if it's going to be 7 matches against him, or just 7 matches in general until he faces him at the end, or if it's just a best of 7, so whoever wins 4 matches. Oh, it's the ones they were making before. Hey, that looks really nice. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Ooh. Guess you can make a bit of those. Man, that looks so good. I swear, like Japanese food always looks really good. I don't know about the taste because I never ate that many different Japanese food, just like some sushi. But I'm assuming it's really good, and I like sushi, so especially the one that has tuna. That's true. Oh damn! I wonder how that would work. Who is about to arrive at the workshop? Just hope that he meets a lot of nice people. Oh, so it's. I don't know if they said that before. I had no idea it was actually his home. Yeah, that's normal. Needs to get used to it. Yeah, we can see that. It's going to be something. Yeah, this really helps. Seeing new things and new ways of playing. Can learn a lot here. I mean, all of them together. Oh. Holy. I guess this is their way of doing the review. Yeah, becoming a bit tense. Ooh, just like that. He's not on either side. They both work. And what a first impression. Are they swapping now? Hmm. And the intensity of these matches. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. It's actually fun, so. Still thinking about that. Still going. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Oh, it's coming back, right? Maybe went to grab something. Wasn't that a duck, though? I think they usually dive. There's a duck. Watch him with the fish on his mouth. Oh, it's going to end like that. Okay, now I'm a bit sad. I wanted to see the outcome of that. I'm not too sure. It felt to me like it was just a duck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was actually a bird and it just decided to take a swim, maybe? I don't know if birds can actually do that. It shouldn't be too good, right? They wouldn't be able to fly after that. That's why I was assuming it was a duck. Because I believe they do that. It was really nice to see this. I mean, Ray moving forward and deciding on joining this workshop. It was also really funny how the moment he decided to ask Shimada for it, Shimada also was proposing that, so it was like same idea at the same time. And again, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of how can I put this? It's like it's undeniable that there's a lot of meaning behind a lot of the things that they show during this story. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get all of them. So all of these comparisons and stuff, there's a whole lot of them. So it's like it's going to be impossible for me to be completely sure about everything that they are implying with everything they say. But yeah, it's still really nice to get the overall idea. So again, it's nice to see Ray doing things like this. So joining this workshop and like being with other people. I mean, I keep remembering what his teacher told him. It was some really wise words from him. So saying that like it's not like he's going to be able to do everything by himself, and there's no shame in that, like in not being able to do things alone. And that's why friends are so important, like to spend time with other people. It's like it's going to it's like by being with other people you can learn a lot more, and you can depend on them, and at the same time they can depend on you as well, so you feel useful. So again, it's a really good life lesson right here, and it's nice to see that like affecting him and making him realize some things. And yeah, apparently Shimada also won this match, so the qualifier. So that was also, I don't know if I should say a surprise, because deep inside I was really believing that Goto was going to win in the end. But apparently Shimada surprised me and won this match. So that was also a really interesting way of doing it, because the first thing they show is Goto giving this sort of an interview. So I instantly assumed that he was the winner. But apparently that wasn't the case. So it was actually Shimada, and they proceeded to explain why he was like standing there in the same position as if he was still playing. So pretty much the consequence of like the intensity of this match and how they put their minds into it, and like again, it's really hard to fully explain it, but it's like they do it for so long, they are in that mental state for so long that they kind of burn out, right? And they stay in that position even after the match ends. So again, it really shows just the mental strain that these matches can like make you have or something. I don't know how exactly to say it. But yeah, it was still nice to see that Shimada won this. So now he has to be prepared for what's to come. I mean, he's going to face someone really good. And again, I'm not too sure if he's going to face that same guy like during the dual tournament, if it's going to be a best of seven, or if if he's going to play 7 different matches against 2 different people. So that's definitely something that I'm curious about. So I don't know when this is going to happen either. I don't know how, like in terms of episodes, when they are going to show it. But yeah, just really hope that he performs well during that tournament. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be able to win it, because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of really good shogi players there. But yeah, either way, just really loved everything about this episode, and especially like this big development. So everything that Ray has been learning with all of these situations. And yeah, right now just really can't wait to see what else is going to happen during the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.